Just as fire is situated within wood, yet is separate from wood, it is not the same as wood. In the same way, the spirit soul is within the body, yet it is separate. It is not the same as the other ingredients within this material body. So this spirit soul does not mix with the body, but it is subjugated. It is controlled by the sinful association with the three modes of material nature. The three modes of material nature mix with each other. That makes three in three different combinations. And then again they mix, and then again they mix. And you come up with 81 different combinations. Those are considered to be principal. Then there are again so many mixtures in the mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance, which create the unlimited varieties of life within this universe. All mixtures of the basic three ingredients, Satya, Raja, Tamas. But the living entity is individual and independent from this mixing. But due to the association with material nature, the living entity thinks, I am the enjoyer of this material world, and thus is bound by the stringent laws of this material world. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karamana sarvasa hankara yudatma kortahamiti manyate. Bewildered by illusion, the conditioned soul is thinking, I am the doer. Kortahamiti manyate. In factuality, in actuality, the doer is this material world. This material energy is doing everything. The living entity is simply desiring. So long as the living entity is desiring to be independent of Krishna, Krishna bahirmukha hoye bhogavancha kore, so long as he is turning his face away from Krishna, desiring sense gratification, Maya japatya dhore, Maya is simply tackling him, tackling that living entity and binding, stick very rigidly within her grips. So we are trying in this material world to get out of these grips by making so many plans. But here it very clearly states that everyone is suffering and enjoying according to his karma. Person is working very hard from morning till night with the idea, I will become happy. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote a beautiful song in Bengali, Amar Jivan, where he portrayed that he was born, he was in the begging to be born, suffering in the womb, so many miserable conditions. He was born, and then he was immediately worshipped by everyone, and he forgot all about his prayers to Krishna to become a devotee, and he was thinking everything is meant for me. They're feeding me, they're clothing me, they're taking care of me. I am the center of all attraction. So therefore the world is meant for my pleasure. And this way he passed his days playing as he grew. Finally he was sent to school. In school he had to compete very hard with his classmates. Finally going through primary school, high school, he went into his degree course and he finished his Jara Vidya, his cultivation of materialistic knowledge. After getting his degree, then he went on the market to compete to get his service. Then he got married, he had so many children, and he goes on singing that how he becomes absorbed in various kinds of activities. Finally, he prays that now I am becoming old, nothing is very pleasant anymore, and I'm thinking that how I have led my whole life, and I have simply forgotten your lotus feet, oh my dear darling of Yasoda and Nandan. How I have led my whole life simply absorbed in these activities and forgetting all along your lotus feet. Now I'm simply thinking how I can be engaged in your service. I simply surrender unto you. So here Srila Prabhupada has said in this purport that we should have firm faith that the Lord is supreme, and that if we surrender to Him, He will take charge of us and indicate how we can get out of material life and return home back to Godhead. Without such surrender, one is obliged to accept a certain type of body according to his karma, sometimes as an animal, sometimes a demigod, and so on. That unless one surrenders to Krishna, that means he is free from his karma.